So, Geist, do you remember a shrill voice? Griff, I know you're just doing something important. I know it. Look, I've been thinking up names. All right, I've got a list. It could be Geist, Phantom, Ghost. What do you think?
They sound too hero-y. What were they again, Gwen? What were they?
I've got Geist, I've got Phantom, I've got Ghost. I kind of went with their Spectre theme because I know that you wanted to be in the shadows.
Ghost. Why don't we combine them? Like something unique.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Like they do those couple names. That's so cute. So, for those not in the loop, Griffith is talking to Quinny. Quinny is the receptionist here. She's the admin lady. She helps with some of the tasks at hand, but she's a great admirer of Griffith. You see her scribbling on a notepad, and she goes, I've got it. Geist.
Yeah. Just iced. Just has a ring to it. Doesn't it's like just imagine.
I can see it right now. People talking about you, talking about the things that you've done.
Talking about Geist. They want who are you gonna get to overthrow like that? Someone needs to be taken out of power because they've been ruining everything. You get Geist. He slinks in and then back out.
And the memory fades. And another memory. Now, Griffith, this. I know you said you wanted to do something drastic. The conditioning wasn't working the way. I have found a solution. Okay. You agreed to this? You agreed to a more drastic measure to enhance your abilities. You want to be this hero, do you not?
Yes, the ultimate.
Quinny, bring me it. And you see Quinny, petite little blonde lady, walking over with a small vial with a swirling black cloud that just undulates in and out in these infinite loops. And he says, Now, Griffith, I am not gonna lie to you. This will hurt. But some sacrifices must be made to make you what you want to be.
I will sacrifice everything to do it.
So, in you get strapped. Quinny brings over the vial and puts it into this indescribable magic device. The black ooze undulates faster and faster and faster. And you're strapped in, unable to move, but you feel this pain in the back of your head. Your vision goes white, flickers in and out. You start to see cracks form on the glass, but no one else seems to notice at this point. What does Griffith do, sitting on this chair right now? Quinny's standing right next to the glass, this black undulating cloud swirling and starting to escape out these cracks.
He's gonna try, noticing that Quinny's in possible danger. He's trying his hardest to break out of the
Yeah.
restraints, and it's full muscle, full tense. He's even if he breaks something like himself,
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to get out of this chair.
Give me a strength check. I want you to beat an 18.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Not
Lovely.
one.
Try as you might, you start to struggle. You squirm and struggle against your bindings. And Quinny and the doctor seem to notice. And the doctor comes over and puts a hand on your chest. It's okay, Griffith. I know it's scary. I know it hurts. But you will come out of this better. The hero you want to be. And as he says that, you see, over his shoulder, Quinny disappear into dust as the black cloud escapes. Nothing but a shadow of her former self alongside the wall she was standing next to. And then the doctor, gone in a puff of smoke. Nothing but a shadow. As this black cloud makes its way into your eyes, into your nose, into your mouth, into your ears. And one thing sits there, in the back of your mind. Follow. Follow orders. And Geist, you awake to see Windsor, I'm assuming, slumped over.
No, I think if everyone else is asleep and Windsor assumed Geist is asleep, when Geist gets up, well, Windsor's holding his book, and he's like, there's a first page with like a handwritten thing, and he's just staring at that reading. And then when you kind of sit upright, he's going to slam the book shut. Morning, sleepyhead. Doze off on you
I think,
to be on watch together.
Geist, you would probably be in quite a state at the moment. And I imagine that you have sweat running down your face. Like you're in cold sweats and in a panic, fight or flight mode that you probably haven't been in quite some time.
Yeah, I reckon you'll see as you're looking at him, Winter, he's frantically looking around, just kind of like, and when you see his eyes, you can see like a every now and then like a black swirl just drift in and out, like one eye in, out of the other. And he's kind of like, Quinny.
Do you dream about the dragon?
He keeps saying Quinny a lot.
Quinny. Who's Quinny, bud? And you said your helmet's off?
Yeah. So
I think
he sleeps, his helmet comes off and he sleeps.
Yeah, I think Windsor, in his fun of being alone, probably is holding your helmet. And probably at the point, we're probably trying to drink out of it or something. Lost his cup, so he doesn't really have a vessel for the liquid anymore. But and he kind of gestures to give you the helmet back. Who's Quinny?
Quinny. He's just like he's trying to. He looks like he's trying to remember, but at the same time, he's trying. He doesn't want to remember.
I think he's gonna give you a deep look and kind of relax his shoulders a bit, and he's gonna open up his book and flip past a couple of pages, and then like hollowed out in the book is a flask, and he's gonna pull it out and offer you some. Sometimes
Guys,
it's
drink.
easier not to remember. So, fancy a drink, bud?
He just takes that as an order, kind of just gets it, and I reckon Geist will just down it, the
Okay.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I think I think Windsor would probably just sit in silence next to Geist and just kind of like a silent acknowledgement until our shifts up and not ask any other questions.
So the shifts roll around, I think, and Geist, you toss and turn pretty much all night. You feel a familiarity with the golem that you just passed. You feel a familiarity ahead of you. And after everyone is rested, you awake. And all of you probably see quite a disheveled Geist. He's not in the perfectly kempt state that he usually is as you set out to follow these carriage tracks further.
Helmet goes back on. He's just kind of like, and I reckon everyone would get a glimpse of his face, and you can all see that like the black just goes from one eye, just drifts over to the other, and just like swirls and his eyes are just empty. So this is like helmet back on.
So, I imagine that you guys start following some carriage tracks again. Down we travel, through further stone, until one side of this catacomb, this cavern that you're in, opens up and is a vast, empty space with what looks to be a swirling black void that stretches as far as you can see under this earth. Geist, it draws you in. It is pulling at you practically physically. For the rest of you, you feel a sense of unease, a sense of this is the end. Then you felt
Starting to think that there was no butterfly, guys.
Too, Joey. Me too. And I was getting the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I feel like uneasy.
Negative aura here.
Now, Nim, can you give me a history roll?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Alright.
I'm like a
And
12.
it's not happening today.
It's an 8. I think with an 8, you would at least know that the Deutschka are ancient. They have been around on this planet pretty close to its creation. You know, stories get passed down. And one story is that once there was nothing but the void until Zeisi and Zemstra created the world around it. And that just springs to mind as you stand there over the blackness.
I want to kneel down next to the void.
Yes.
Nim's gonna stick her hand in the void.
Give me an insight as you
Insight.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So what she does, yeah, she's thinking about the creation myth and
Yeah.
the kind of mythology.
Yeah.
And inside of her, she thinks to, I don't know, thinks to herself, there's just an urge, like a need, not to like, not that it's pulling her in,
No.
but to be like,
Well, I don't understand this, but maybe I can.
and so insight, you said?
Yes.
That would be a, what is that? That's a dirty 20.
Okay. With the dirty 20, I think the closer you get, the more you sense the danger of this. The more you understand that this is a decision that you cannot turn back from. And I think in this moment as well, the closer you get Geist, you flash back to Quinny and the way that she just was gone. Nothing but a shadow. When hitting that
Crazy
black
if I
smoke.
exploded right now, guys.
So, Geist, I will give you one opportunity to do something about this, given your recent memory flashbacks.
I reckon Geist is just gonna spring into action, run over, pick up Nem, and just move her away from it. Just like in no word, just almost like instinctively, he's just up, gone, pure survival, get out.
Should we roll against each other for this?
Sure, why not?
Do you want us? Do you want? I don't know. 'Cause I
No,
don't
give
know if
it.
I'm
No,
what
absolutely.
do we-
back.
You know what? Let's make this fun. Why don't you both roll an initiative
I don't know.
roll? No, let's roll an initiative roll and let's see
Initiative?
who goes first. Yeah, absolutely. Because then we can see who acts first.
Oh, that's an 11 for
Okay.
me.
Yep.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
a
and 9.
for me.
So Geist runs in. I would say that your sleeve touches, like the edge of your sleeve touches the void.
Okay.
It is immediately gone. No trace. No
Oh.
nothing. Up to just above your hand. It is gone. No trace, no unraveling thread, no nothing. It is just gone. Like it is as if someone has done a perfect cut down your sleeve.
So as Geist has me over his shoulder,
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So you kind of swoop in and just like, and I'm kind of just mesmerized looking at my sleeve, and I'll say,
Oh, well, I wonder where it went then.
So as you all sit with this brush with the void,
Joey's like sees Geist carrying Nim.
"Yeah, how are you
Just like,
carrying me, by the way?"
What's
I
going on,
reckon-
guys?
I reckon he's just probably not over the shoulder. He's just literally come over, scooped you up. How tall are you?
She's like 5'3", I think. Oh no, a little bit tall, like 5'5", 5'5", I think.
5'5".
it is, yeah.
Geist is 6.
yeah.
So I reckon he's kind of maybe not over the shoulder. Maybe he's just kind of like scooped you up in like a cradle type. There's like he's come in and scooped you up, quick 360 turn, and I reckon because you're good with the insidey feelings and whatnot, you get a feeling of like genuine protection.
Okay.
Like he's like there's no ill intent, there's no kind of like harm intended. It's just literally you feel like a warmth
Oh.
coming from like this. This comes from a place of Like this comes from a good place. This rescue.
Okay. And in response to Joey,
I'll say, "Oh, well, I tried to touch the void and now my sleeve is gone. So don't touch it."
Like one hand on the sword, ready to pull it out, the fast movement, and he's like, "You tried to touch the void?
Well,
That's what you did?"
Where did it go? Where does it go? It
Look,
can't
one
just
thing
go
my dad
nowhere.
Lloyd Christmas always said is don't touch the voids. It's not a good idea to touch a void.
Have you
Your surname's
ever-
Christmas?
Yeah, Jolly Christmas. We've spoken about this.
I don't remember. What was the name
Christmas-
Geist called out when he woke up?
Quinny.
Winnie.
Gimli.
Geist is he's going to gesture over to the void. Is this what happened to Quinny?
Geist would. I reckon then. Like, would I still be holding? No, Nim will probably be down by now. I reckon. Yeah, I reckon. Just, you hear like you see him break. You see him like more jitters, but then you hear yes.
He'll give a slow nod, and then he's going to kind of, in one very quick motion, lift up his foot and pull out the heel of his shoe, where he's got another concealed flask. And he's going to go over to the void and twist the top open and just start pouring some drink into the void.
You see that as the drink falls, it falls and like you would all expect a splash or like a melding of like this liquid and the liquidy cloud that is the void that's constantly sort of undulating. But there's nothing. The liquid simply falls and disappears.
I think at that happening, and Jane, you're like book smart, yeah, or like smart.
Sure.
We don't think this. Like, is there a world where this is a thing that goes somewhere?
Would Jane know that, Jacob?
Give me Arcana or History. Your choice. It'll change what you know about it, I think. And also depending on what you roll.
Yes, I will do a history. And
Oh,
so that was a 6.
Ooh. Okay. Pretty much similar to what I just told Kess in the sense of you understand, you know the mythology of how the world was supposedly created, that there was nothing but the void. There was nothing but this undulating darkness until Zysi and Semster created a world around it. And that is all you know,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
She'll ponder for a bit before just shaking her head and going, nothing. Like, I think it's just nothing.
Do you think you can come back from nothing?
I don't think I can answer that for you.
He's gonna stare into the void for a very long time.
As you do, one of you finally note that the carriage tracks are still there, and they still move ever onwards. And you're reminded that a boy's missing. And you're also reminded that this is you proving yourself to the Sky March. This is your first job.
So I think. Am I getting a particular emotion radiating for Windsor?
Surface level emotions. So probably there's some sadness there.
Yeah.
But a bit more complicated than that. But it's kind of hard to pinpoint into a single. There's a mixture of things. There's anger. There's dread. There's fear. And I look over at Geist. Let's go Finally, this boy for Quinny then.
You said Geist is drawn to the.
Yeah, he feels almost a physical pull. Like, he can resist, that's not a problem. But you feel a pull at the back of your neck and at the back of your skull. Which, with your flashback, you obviously know is drawn to what you presume is the void inside you.
I reckon Geist, very out of character, would go over because Nim's holding Windsor's hand.
Yes.
I reckon Geist will walk up to the other side of Windsor and arm on the shoulder. Not say anything, but just walk up and just be like, almost as if it's like this is for his very first thought.
And with that, you move on. You follow for a little while longer until you see that the tracks go awry. It looks like a wheel comes off and the carriage hits the mud. And then around the next bend, you see the carriage. Just a wooden standard carriage. But looking inside, you notice that there's no crates in there. There's no goods in there. There's only seats.
Can I look up past the carriage? Does the corridor continue?
Yes, it does. And looking up past it, you notice that there's footprints. Many footprints.
Okay. I want to cast light.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick up a little stone if I can find a stone.
Yep.
I'll pick that up and I'll cast light. And what I'll do is I'll throw it down the corridor.
Yep.
To light the way ahead to see if there's anything
Okay.
getting bad aura.
You throw it down the corridor, and it bounces off one wall and echoes, bounces off another, and sort of just goes around a bit of a corner. And as it does, you hear the, "What's that? Did you see that? Oh my god, I think someone's following us."
All right, I want to turn to who's the biggest of us here? Is it Joey? Is Joey the biggest?
Okay, I'll look to Joey and I'll go, Joey, run, get them.
All right, off I go. Come on, guys, let's go get him. And it just like takes off, and it's just like incredible. He moves like a gazelle, like his body just explodes. You see like every muscle tensed as he just full force going towards these people.
I think to all of you, this is like shocking, the size that Joey is, but the amount of explosive force and speed that he has is scary, frankly.
He's aerodynamic.
And as you round the bend, Geist and Joey, you round the bend in this long twisting tunnel, and you see three rough-looking gentlemen sitting around a table, rolling some dice, what looks to be gambling. And they're like, "Oh, Forenza's not gonna like this." And that is where we're gonna end it.
Joey yells out, "Stop! In the name of the law!"